Whether in-person gatherings are coming back sometime soon or not, one thing is certain: virtual events have forever changed the way organizations will host and engage with their audience. Before I dive into things, I wanted to share what Marco Giberti, co-author for the new book, Reinventing Live, had to tell me about the future of events. Events were built to succeed hundreds of years ago, but they are built to fail in the 21st century. Post-COVID virtual events and webinars will be unrecognizable. It will be like comparing traditional TV with streaming, print magazines with tablets, or music CDs with Spotify. Events will probably start online and move to offline activations to later go back online again. Communities will interact through the combination of virtual and face-to-face experiences in ways that will increase their return on investments and improve efficiencies. This trend will facilitate and accelerate hybrid events and a new generation of face-to-face event experiences. Recently, I had the pleasure to speak with three talented women in the events industry about this: Cindy Lowe, Dahlia El Gazzar, and Keneisha Williams. From our conversations, it was apparent that both planners and attendees are anxiously waiting for in-person events to come back in some form. Looking back to pre-pandemic times, most people will agree the value of face-to-face interactions was taken for granted. Now, event planners are shifting their focus to hybrid experiences, integrated virtual and in-person events. So, that brings me to the first question I had to ask them. According to Cindy Lowe, they are to an extent. It all comes down to cost and reach. Unlike in-person conferences, with virtual events, you don't have to make higher dollar investments that may not even guarantee a good spot on the floor. However, not every event will remain fully virtual. I believe the first market that's going to come back for in-person events are gonna be the massive trade shows. Let's say I don't know what I'm shopping for, but I know what industry I'm shopping for. As an attendee, I want an easy way to see and actually meet the people that can creatively match my needs. This has not translated well at all in the virtual world, and that's why I'm predicting this will be the first type of corporate event to return. The second type of event that will definitely return in person is high-end incentives. No salesperson wants to take a virtual trip. Keneisha had a slightly different view. Yes. But not at the magnitude many are assuming. There will always be virtual and hybrid events, but in-person events will always reign supreme over virtual. We had to adapt to virtual because we had no choice. Humans are social creatures and we need face-to-face experiences. Given the option, attendees are going to choose in-person as long as it's in reach. I also believe if a company has a big enough budget to host hybrid events, which ultimately includes virtual, they will.